Are you listening?
Hello everyone and welcome to the first day of the Nerf Report's coverage of this year's E3. Today, Bethesda, Devolver Digital, and Xbox all held massive E3 press conferences, and we have a lot to talk about, including Keanu Reeves joining Cyberpunk 2077, Xbox unveiling their next generation of console codenamed Project Scarlett. Bethesda gave us first looks at brand new games like Ghostwire Tokyo and Deathloop, but honestly, we are getting way ahead of ourselves. So let's start off our E3 coverage right by talking about today's top trailers. First up, Halo Infinite. We all knew that Halo Infinite would be appearing at Xbox's E3 press conference at some point this year. But little did we know how little we would actually see of this game. No action, no shooting, no gameplay reveals, just Master Chief and all of his Master Chiefiness. But hey, good news Halo fans, we did get a release date, and Halo Infinite will be launching for the Xbox One and the Xbox Project Scarlett in the holiday season of 2020. Today also marked the arrival of a new gameplay trailer for Wolfenstein Youngblood, the next chapter in Wolfenstein that takes place in Paris 20 years prior to the New Order, in what is being billed as the largest Wolfenstein experience ever. Gamers can either play solo or co-op and kill more Nazis than ever before. Wolfenstein Youngblood will be launching for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC on July 26th of 2019. And finally, how could we have a segment talking about trailers and not talk about Cyberpunk 2077? CD Projekt Red gave us a brand new look at the massive world of Cyberpunk, which led us further down the rabbit hole into the crime-ridden adventures that gamers can soon partake in. And while the trailer had a little bit of everything for everyone, crime, violence, heartbreak, Rick Ross, and Keanu Reeves, easily the biggest announcement was that Cyberpunk 2077 will be coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on April 16th of 2020. Now, that is clearly not all of the trailers that were released today. I mean, Xbox showed off over 60 brand new games today. So, to give you a quick look at the other big game trailers from today, here's a brand new segment that I like to call E3, Nerfed in 60 Seconds. Now, honestly, we could spend hours breaking down every press conference from today, frame by frame, and that would ultimately lead me to start a podcast to review the panels, and then that podcast would inspire other podcasts, and honestly, that's just way too much work for me. And my job here at the Nerf Report every single week is to nerf down all the week's gaming news into one show. So, here is everything from today's press conferences that you may have missed. First up, Devolver Digital is going direct. Following another classic Devolver Digital press conference, it was revealed that Devolver would be following in the steps of PlayStation State of Play, Nintendo Direct, Inside Xbox, and Stadia Connect by producing what they are calling a Devolver Direct. Devolver's E3 press conference also featured brand new games like Fall Guys Ultimate Knockoff, the Reverse Horror Experience Carry-On, The Messenger's free DLC expansion called Picnic Panic, new footage of My Friend Pedro, and a new light gun arcade cabinet for arcades called Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gun Dead. Today's E3 press conferences also marked Xbox unveiling the future of Xbox gaming, which includes a new console and cloud-based gaming. The new console, codenamed Project Scarlett, will feature reduced load times, a custom Zen 2 processor which was being billed at being 4 times more powerful than the processor in the Xbox One X. Games will run at 120 frames per second with 4K resolution and 8K capability, ray tracing, solid-state hard drives, backwards compatibility, and a release date of holiday 2020. Now, Xbox is fully aware that the future of gaming is not just hardware, it's also streaming. And hot off the Google Stadia Connect, Xbox took an opportunity to introduce gamers to its streaming future, which includes 2 new options for gamers, Project xCloud and console streaming. Project xCloud is of course Microsoft's streaming service that will be launching in October, and console streaming will allow gamers to turn their physical Xboxes into personal xCloud servers, allowing gamers to play their entire physical and digital library anywhere at any time. And next up, let's talk about Bethesda's E3 press conference, which include the 2019 Fallout 76 Redemption Tour, filled with such great hits as new content, human NPCs, new quest lines, new dialogue trees, and a battle royale mode. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Fallout's getting a battle royale mode, and I, for one, can't wait. Rage 2 will also be getting a new DLC expansion called Rise of the Ghosts, which will include new enemies, new portable mechs, new cheats, new vehicles, new gameplay modes, and a brand new story. Bethesda's E3 press conference also featured plenty of new games to talk about, like Ghostwire Tokyo, which is a new action-adventure game where people are vanishing, and you must rid the city of supernatural enemies and save humanity. Man, always gotta be saving humanity. Joining Ghostwire Tokyo is Deathloop, which is everything that I think I've ever wanted in a video game. Honestly, I don't know how to describe this game other than it simply looks awesome. The game has death loops, and every time you die or you kill another player, they immediately go back to the beginning, starting over. And I honestly need to know a lot more about this game. And finally, Bethesda closed off their press conference by talking about Doom Eternal, which puts gamers back into the role of the Demon Slayer in the ultimate power fantasy. Bethesda gave us a brand new trailer that I'm actually nervous about showing on YouTube because this trailer is definitely not advertiser friendly. I mean, look at this demon getting his heart shoved down his throat. Or this demon getting sliced by Chef Ramsay. But never fear, because all that Doom Eternal gore and goodness will be yours, as Doom Eternal is launching on November 22nd. And the final announcement from today's E3 coverage comes from the E3 2019 dark horse, PlayStation, who, while we were filming this, dropped a bombshell of an announcement that Final Fantasy VII, the remake, will release on March 3rd of 2020. And I am sure that Square Enix will have a lot more to say about that tomorrow during their press conference. Well, that about wraps up our coverage for the first day of E3 press conferences. Make sure to check back tomorrow as we will have coverage of the E3 VR showcase, the PC gaming show, Ubisoft and Square Enix's press conferences, along with the Kinda Funny Games showcase. Make sure to get your peanut M&Ms ready for that one. As always, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bryant Chappel. You are you, and this has been the Nerf Report. Thanks for watching.